In this presentation, I will present to you my personal educational philosophy, connecting it to my personal values and models while touching on the topic of ethics learning and discussing an ethical dilemma within the classroom and its solutions. My personal educational philosophy is essentialism with progressivism. I believe that students should be the focal point of the school, which the curriculum and teaching methodology should focus on the students' interests and needs. Children should learn when they feel peaceful rather than frustrated by adults, and the teacher should merely act as a guide and help the students' needs. With the aspect of essentialism, where the learner still sees the teacher as the authoritarian and showing the teacher the respect they need to teach the predetermined curriculum. The relationship between my personal educational philosophy and my values. Firstly, adaptability for the teacher and the student to adapt together. Responsibility from both the teacher and the student. Patience from the teacher to help the student in the time of difficulty. And fairness, to lead my classroom with fairness and help students feel comfortable and a sense of belonging. How would essentialism and progressivism manifest in my personal teaching practice? Firstly, with essentialism, it would be respect between the peers and the teachers, and progressivism to create a safe environment, peer interaction, as this will work on their social skills, and lastly, seek the help and attention they need. In this slide, it is the CAPS details for the subject religion studies. The discussion about religions in the ancient Egypt, grade 10, term 2, weeks 1 to 2, and the topic is interaction of religions, tolerance, respect, and dialogue conflict. A teacher-centered approach. On the slide is the teacher-centered approach. An example of a teacher-centered approach is essentialism. The teacher is the sole authoritarian teaching from a predetermined and set curriculum. In a teacher-centered approach, the teacher respects the dignity of each learner. They develop the interpersonal skills that each learner needs, and they promote gender equality. In a teacher-centered approach, the student works alone and the teacher is there to solely work from the board and teach the work and with no group activity or interactive with the peers. A learner-centered approach is when the teacher is a coach and a guide to the students, listening to the learners and validating their opinions and experiences through the lesson content. The teacher should have the lesson prepared and should be able to answer the students' questions with trust and confidence. My preferred coach is a student-centered approach. This is because it is a safe classroom environment, interactive activities amongst peers and teachers, where this will also help with their social skills, and for many students, it will help come out of their shell. The student will feel comfortable rather than scared to ask for help, and learning through each student's own experience. The next section in this presentation will be speaking about resolving an ethical dilemma in the classroom, and in this case, I will be speaking about bullying. I will be using Holmes' four-step ethical decision-making model to resolve the issue on bullying in a classroom. The four steps that I will be discussing is moral awareness, moral judgment, moral intention, and lastly, moral action. Firstly, I would be discussing moral awareness and moral judgment. For awareness, I would identify the problem by recognizing the ethical issue, and in this case, bullying. For moral judgment, I would gather the necessary information and understand the context. Continuing from the previous slide, this slide would speak about moral intention and moral action. It would have to be the intention to evaluate and explore solutions that will help both the bully and its victim. And lastly, moral action to make the best decision and act by choosing the best solution and implementing it, whether it is inside the classroom or if the ethical dilemma is happening outside the classroom. In the classroom, I will take certain actions to prevent this ethical dilemma from happening again. It would merely be to set clear expectations on the danger of bullying, to encourage activities and discussions that foster a sense of belonging to the students. I would encourage positive behavior, open communication, and empower bystanders to learn that they have a voice as well when they are witnessing or seeing something that is in need of help. In the slide is all the references I have used within this presentation. And that brings us to the end of this presentation. This presentation has made me confident to be an educator for the future and have gained more insight on educational philosophy. Thank you.